Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trading Signals coming to you live from Vietnam. This is our morning time, drive time update, guys. I've got the alien in the house, guys, and it's a great time to be alive. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Vietnam. It's sunny, I'm near the beach, and it's a great day out there. So if you're ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole with the OG, go down there, smash the likes, and show some love in the house right now, guys, because you know you want it, I want it, so let's get it, guys. And we're seeing a whole bunch of stuff right now, and I'm going to show you that there's confirmation, there's absolute confirmation out there that we could be seeing a breakout. Absolutely, we could be seeing a breakout by the end of this month to the 1st of April for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is forming a huge asymmetrical triangle. And, you know, on the 4 hour, and I'm going to show you this pattern. I'm going to show you the price targets that I think we're going to hit. And if this happens, you know what's going to happen to the Dogecoin. Dogecoin will be going up. So it looks like right now, if you look at the overall markets, it's like we don't know if it's a Dino day. We don't know if it's a Red Bear day. Things are just kind of going sideways overall. So that's kind of what is happening. We're seeing that the volumes are light right now. So if we take a look at the fear and greed index right now, the fear and greed index is slightly down, ever so slightly. I wouldn't worry about that too much. It's not a big deal in the house. And if you take a look at the heat map in the house, we're seeing that everything is green right now. We're seeing it's a Dino day, but it's gingerly green, so this could go either one way or the other. So that is what that's all about. So if we look at next week, we've in terms of announcements that could impact the market, could impact your crypto, there's nothing much going on. We have on Monday we have the first year inflation expectations, producer price index. We got retail sales coming out on the 16th. That's a pretty big indicator. So depending on how that comes out, that could affect the market. So nothing really big coming out. Then on the 16th we have the FOMC announcement on Fed funds rate. So right now, you guys have to keep in mind that on the 16th, the Jeremy Powell in the House, he's going to tell us what is going to be the expected rate hike. So is it going to be zero? Is it going to be up to 0.25 basis points? That's the expectations. That is the expectations. If it's more than 0.25, that could send the markets going down, down. So let's jump into it, guys. Let's absolutely jump into it. So you can see here, this is Bitcoin on the 4 hour. And right now, we're seeing that Bitcoin is forming this whole descending, this asymmetrical triangle, and we've been here for almost 9 weeks. We've been here since the 23rd of January right now. So it's been getting pretty boring in the house, and we've just been going range bound between support and resistance, support and resistance. But if you look at this, if you look at this trend line overall, you can see that right now we are painting higher lows and lower highs. So that is pretty good. So you can see that we're painting higher lows. You can see that this low here was higher right here. You can see this is higher, and you can see this is higher, and this is higher. And we keep getting rejected at this resistance line, but we're coming to the apex of this resistance line right now, ladies and gentlemen, and this is often a bullish sign, and we're going to have a huge reversal coming in. And you know, as you can see, this trend line is going in the right direction. It's going uppity up. So if we measure the breakout of this trend line, this will give us an indication of where we can see Bitcoin going at the end of the month, the first couple days in April. So based on that, if we draw from the top of the bottom of the asymmetrical triangle, take that to the point of breakout. Take that to the point of breakout right here, and then slide that over. That will give you a pretty good indicator of where we could be seeing ourselves. And based on this, we could be seeing ourselves coming in around about $54,000 in the house. So that is pretty good, that we could be seeing our next measured move to about $54,000, $55,000. As you guys all know, that we have some really big overhead resistance around about $45,000, and that has been a huge area of resistance, and we've tried to punch past it a couple times. Here back on the 10th of February we tried to get past it. Also here we tried to get past it. That was on the 2nd of March, so that was just recently, but we got rejected. And that once we hit that 45,000 and we got rejected, that created a huge downside, but we have been supported at this area here. So this is looking pretty bullish for the Bitcoin, and Bitcoin should start to break out. And once we get past the $45,000 level, that is going to create a trading channel, in my opinion, between $45,000 and around about $50,000. So that should be our next range where we could see Bitcoin, going out past here and then start to consolidate around this area for some period of time. So we can see a consolidation around here, probably to the middle of April, end of April, and then we could see a huge breakout up to past 55 to 60,000. So I think that we could hit around about 54,000 by the end of March, first week in April. Then once we hit that, we should have like a consolidation going back down, and then we're going to be range bound, and then market makers are going to do this whole seesaw pattern, guys and gals. So let's take a look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is trading at $39,268. We're exactly right now 9 weeks of this huge consolidation, and it looks like we've got 19 hours and 59 minutes left. 19 hours and 59 minutes left in this consolidation for this week, and then we're going to print another green candle. So if right now it's looking pretty good. We got 1, 2. This will be our third week. We'll be starting our third week of in the green for Biddy, and that is pretty good. But we're just consolidating between 38,000 and 42,000. We've been here for quite some time, and if you look at Bitcoin on the daily chart, we're seeing things are looking pretty good. We had this descending triangle here, descending triangle here, another descending triangle here, and then every time we go to the apex of this descending triangle, we often get a huge pump to the upside around 51%. We did that here back in July. We did that here again back in October, and it looks like we're getting primed and pumped to do that again. So, this looks like a very bullish pattern. So I'm very, very bullish for Bitcoin, and if that goes as planned, that is going to take Bitcoin up. That's going to take Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and all the old coins are going to go to the moon, guys. So things look like, based on the technical indicators, it looks like we're on track, on target for the huge summer boom to the moon, guys. This is absolutely going to blow your mind. I love it. And it's not just me saying that. We're seeing a lot of TA analysts are saying that. So this is from Ether National in the house, and he's saying we will definitely see a breakout for a solid rise in the coming days. So you're seeing that he's also predicting that we're going to have a solid breakout pretty soon in the next coming days. And he's also highlighted this area here, which is part of that whole consolidation here. And he's also, we can also see this confluence here as well on the shorter time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. So that is pretty bullish in the house, and it looks like that we're going to be having a breakout very, very soon. We're seeing that the RSI, it looks very bullish as well, and it looks like we're going to have a breakout. We have all these indicators indicating that, and when you can see here, we had a repeat of that back in, after we had in July and August when we had that whole Debbie Downer event. We went down, down. It looks like we're pre-programmed to do exactly the same thing, and we could be heading to our second top. So, and there's more and more evidence out there that also confirms that. This is from TA analysts, huge TA analysts, BTC in the next 3 months to the moon, guys, and he's saying that we could see a target of $69,000. So this is also another confirmation, and we're seeing that there's this huge ascending triangle wedge that is happening right now, just as I called it, and that is pretty good. And we're looking at a target of 69,000. So that is pretty bullish in the house. We got the alien. We're dancing to the moon, guys, and it's a pretty cool time to be alive. So it's not just the OG that's saying this. We're seeing this natural guy in the house is talking about it. We've got TA analysts that's talking about it. And here, there's more and more evidence that is happening. So this is from Matthew Hayward in the house. He's also saying that BTC ascending triangle and RSI symmetrical triangle continue to develop. So he's saying that exactly what the OG is saying is that the RSI is looking good. We're seeing that we're going to be seeing Bitcoin breaking out above the $46,000. And if that happens, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be confirmation positive, because this is our resistance line of 45,000. We have hit this, got rejected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times we got rejected, and every time we get rejected, we are painting a higher low. Keep in mind, a higher low on the Bitcoin on the asymmetrical triangle time frame on the 4 hours. So that is pretty bullish, guys. So I am really pumped about that. You can just see it here, and here's even more. This is from TechDev, and he's also predicting that we have 5 impulse waves. The first impulse wave here. Let me just make that bigger for you, so you can see that the first impulse wave here, impulse wave 1 right here. It took 112 days before we hit the top. Then we have the correction, wave 2 here. We had a huge correction in this area, and then wave 3 was another impulse here, and then wave 4 we are correcting right now and counting. So we're right now in wave 4, and we're in a correction phase. And once we have this impulse, this boom chakalaka impulse, the upside, tech dev is looking at if you look at the Elliott wave formation, wave 5 should be a huge impulse to about $160,000, and that should measure the top for 2022. So and then 2023, get ready, because the Bitcoin will be going down. So you can see that we had an impulse to the upside here. We had a correction, went sideways 378 days. We had the impulse for 224 days, and this was the whole 2021, which was kind of sucked out there. And then we have the correction, which is 378 days and counting. And if we have this next wave 5 impulse to the upside, this is going to be huge. And remember that the impulse waves are often very, very much shorter than the corrective waves. So the corrective waves are usually much longer, and usually the impulse waves are usually very short, guys. So that is interesting in the house, guys. So here's some more evidence. Looks like BTC is extremely bullish. This is a TA analysis. Bitcoin has never broken this trend line since 2013 breakout, which was nearly 9 years ago. Why would it break out now? So you can see here that we've got this, retest, second retest, third retest, and fourth retest, and it looks like we're retesting. And every time we retest, we often have a breakout to the upside. And he's here again saying that we could see a top of $80,000 in the house. So it's in the short term we could be seeing 69,000, 60,000 in the very short term, and then we could see in the long term, by as we get closer to the end of the year, we could be seeing over $100,000 for the biddy coming in. So here's even more evidence to support that. Just in, Russians are liquidating Bitcoins to put in Dubai real estate. So because of the sanctions, what the Russians are doing is they're liquidating their Bitcoins, and they are buying up real estate in Dubai out there. So here we go again. This is from the Root in the house, and he's saying that if you look at the impulse, this is a hodl model. People are still hodling like never before. Nobody is selling their Bitcoins. Only the leverage apes are selling, and they're getting wrecked out there. But you have to understand that the illiquid supply is still going up and up and up. You can see this is the illiquid supply. This is indicative of people holding, not selling, and this is getting higher and higher and higher. And you can see that this line here is the hodl model, and this is the liquid supply, the amount of on exchanges. So you can see that it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller as time goes on, guys. So that is cool news. Some other stuff that's coming in right now. One more time. BTC in the last 10 years. This is the 10-year trend line for BTC, and you have to understand, trendy Wendy is your friendy. And if you absolutely zoom out, you can see that Bitcoin is going uppity up, and that is so bullish in the house. So you can see another indicator from On-Chain College. Absolutely fascinating to look at Bitcoin accumulation trend during prior cycle peaks. And you can see that we are forming a very similar pattern as we have done every single cycle peak, guys. And you can see that the cycle peak in 2021 was 69 days, it was 31 days, and 24 days. So it looks like the cycle peaks are getting longer and longer and longer, and that means that this whole bull run is getting longer and extending. So in prior cycles it was shorter and shorter. It was shorter. We're now extending, guys. I remember that something amazing is happening. We can see that Dogecoin has been holding itself perfectly symmetrical on this support line at 11.50. So Dogecoin is not looking too bad right now, looking very healthy in the house. And we had this support line right here, and we've been supported at the 11.50 area, and we're just going sideways, and that is beautiful because Dogecoin is not collapsing, it's not breaking down, and you can see that here February 24th we had this huge low of 10 cents, 10.5 cents in the house, and we're maintaining that. We're looking good. It's very positive. And I know a lot of you are saying, well, why did I buy Dogecoin? It's been down since I bought it in May, blah, blah, blah. You guys have to understand that this is a waiting game. You need to be patient. You need to support the Doge, and the way you can support the Doge is just hold. Don't panic. Don't be vitriolic out there. There's so many catalysts still coming. We got the Doge 1 to the moon. We got the Doge X launch. We've got the Ethereum 2.0 bridge. And remember, Vitalik, only last week, they have put the Ethereum 2.0 proof, moving from proof of work to proof of stake on their testnet, which is now live. So we're getting closer and closer to that implementation, and that is cool beans in the house. You can see here now that the numbers is nearly 70% of all accounts on the Binance futures are net long on BTC, which is not a positive sign in the short term, because when we have a whole bunch of net longs, that is going to push the price down. We're seeing the seesaw action happening time and time again, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, as you know, it's the weekend. The leverage traders, the leverage apes now, the leverage ape, they also need a break. So they're kind of licking their wounds and hiding under rocks right now. And they'll reappear on Monday again. And we're seeing that only 18,000 traders got wrecked. And we're seeing that it's 45 million have been wrecked, but it's still a considerable amount of people. And we're still seeing that right now, the accumulation, the position is longs. And when we have longs, it's going to push the price down. But right now, we're seeing that Bitcoin is being pretty resilient, absolutely pretty resilient at $39,169. So that is cool beans in the house. I'm loving it. You're loving it. Let's get it, guys. So let's take a look at the Doge informatics right now. I'll let you get out of here. Just a quick one. That, you know, something, this is blowing my mind that we're going to see a huge breakout. And we're seeing right now more Dogecoin holders are in the money at 53%. We're seeing that 2 are out, 2 are even, and 45% are out of money. And you can see that if you look at the amount of Bitcoin that's being held, Dogecoin, that 51% of all Dogecoin holders have been holding more than a year. And 44% have been holding 1 to 12 months. And less than 1 month is 5%, guys. So you can see that, you know, there's still a lot of long-term holders are holding and loving the Doge, and Doge will go to the moon eventually. We will hit that holy grail of $1, guys, so that is cool beans. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house. Ethereum is also going sideways. It's in positive territory right now. It's at $25.89, and as long as we stay above the $2,200 level, then we will just continue to be going range-bound at around about our $2,500 support. So that's looking pretty good from that perspective. Solana as well is being supported again and again, time and time again at the $80. It's now at $82.88. So we can see this whole consolidation, this range-bound consolidation. We're seeing the same thing of Phantom. You know, Phantom did give up a lot because we had some main developers that left the chicken coop and went to go join the madman Putin in Eastern Europe, guys. So that's over and done with. So we're just consolidating for Phantom, and Phantom will get a leg up. And I am accumulating. I've been buying Phantom like a madman. It's absolutely on sale now. So let's take a look at the total market cap. Make sure we get a minty refresh out there for you. So this is so mind-blowing that we could see Bitcoin breaking out very shortly at the end of the month, and that is going to be cool beans. We could see definitely over 45,000 and approximately a high of 55,000, and somewhere between 45 and 50,000. That is cool. So the market cap right now is 177 trillion, and the volumes are super light, super low, because it's the weekend. Everybody has to have a holiday, guys, and we're seeing that the Bitcoin dominance is exactly where it was yesterday at 42. And let's take a look at the coins in the house. It's not too much carnage out there. We're seeing that BTC is up slightly. It's just over 39,200. We're seeing that Ethereum right now is at 2,592, excuse me, and we should be getting ourselves up to 2,600. So things are looking okay. I mean, we're not making great green moonshots, but we're also not going down down into the depths of Neverland and going into huge bloodbath territory. So it's looking okay. We're seeing Luna is bleeding out a little bit, but that's because people have been taking profits as well. So ADA is down. ADA is slightly up at 79 cents. ADA really needs to get moving. I'm still accumulating. This is not financial advice. It's something that you may want to think about. Avalanche. DOT is also up. As I told you, the majority of hedge funds, the number one altcoin that people are holding is DOT. That's phenomenal. That is amazing news. And we're seeing that Doge right now is also slightly down right now, and nothing to worry about. It's about 11.6. So that's going to bring this to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Please go and follow me on my Twitter, guys. It's a great time to be alive, and comment. When do you think we're going to see $100,000 for Bitcoin? When are we going to see that 50 cents? When are we going to see the $1 for the Doge? And guys and gals, when is the Doge X mission going to launch? I think it's going to be, end of Q2, guys. Absolutely what I think. What do you think, guys? Don't forget to go down there. Smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. It looks like that. Do it. And don't forget to subscribe me. Why me? And don't forget to comment. And if you're watching, don't forget to give super chats, guys. And check out all of my links. Go down and check out the links, guys, and do that. Please go check the Wifey's channel. Yeah, subscribe up over there. You want it. And don't forget to check out the merch. It's everywhere. The merch is everywhere. Remember, all the memberships, all the merch, all of the super chats go to charity, help the orphans here in Vietnam. And if you don't believe us, go go back and watch our charity videos that we have on the channel. You're going to love it. They're tearjerkers. It is a fantastic time to be alive. Guys and gals, so I just want to say, have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed Sunday. This is a time when you want to spend most of the time with your children, with your families. Spread some love, spread some joy. And tomorrow is a better day. Tomorrow is be more positive. God bless. See you in the next one. Woo!